Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Ian back again with another video, and today I wanted to talk about something completely different, which was the Fortnite mini event passes, because they just stopped doing them. And I kind of wanted to talk about them, talk about what the ones that they have done, and kind of why, kind of my thoughts on why I think they're not doing it anymore. And then I would love to have your guys' opinions, because that's that's a huge reason of why I'm doing this kind of stuff, is because now I want people's opinions on what they think and what they feel about these particular situations. So let's get right into it. So they have done a multitude of passes, Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars, Jujutsu Kaisen, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But from what I had gathered, now I could be wrong, but from the information that I could get, it looks like the first one they ever did is the Dragon Ball Z one, and that was really cool. I really enjoyed that one. That one was really awesome. I think it was like the first kind of like big anime collab that we had as well, so it was a really big deal at the time. And it was awesome to be able to see, like, we got like level up tokens, we got some emotes, there was a back bling, sprays, emoticons, and if you completed it all, you got the glider, which was the dragon. And there were all the skins. It was a huge collab. It was really, really exciting to have in game, and that was the first one from what I could see that had been occurred, and it was amazing. It was quite, it was a little bit easy, but it was really nice to know that like you were playing and you were achieving and getting something. You know what I mean? So no, I really liked the Dragon Ball Z one. That was quite awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then the second one, it looks like the second one next was the Most Wanted event pass, and this one was also really good. It definitely does not obviously go up anywhere near the Dragon Ball Z one, because obviously it's Dragon Ball Z, but nonetheless this was still cool. The wrap, the pickaxes, the back bling, the glider, the wrap, the pickaxe, and the skin was very wanted. It was a very wanted and exciting skin that people were excited for, so it made a lot of sense that this was the end goal of the pass, and you had to get all of the the snakes to get the back bling, which was the skull, which I actually do have. So yeah, and it was really cool. It was really awesome. It was a really cool way to interpretate getting a free reward and trying to get the passes, and once you finish the pass you got like a little reward for completing it. It was really cool. It was a really cool like method that they had back then. Now the next one I could see was the Jujutsu Kaisen one, and this was kind of interesting. This was really cool. So this was a really, really awesome one. This was the first time where they did two lines, and there was the free one and then there was the premium one, so you could complete it and get it done, and like you don't have to pay for extra ones. But then if you did want to pay, which was, I'm pretty sure it was about 1,000 V-Bucks, you can get all the premium rewards. Now what's interesting about this is that we have had these skins returned back into the item shop, but all the little like certain cosmetics that are in here, I mean, some of them never came back, so it was just literally that one time that you could get it. And yeah, I mean, I think I understand that there's like obviously exclusivity in the game, but I feel like if you're gonna bring back that like mini pass, I feel like you should bring all of it back, not just like bits of it. But yeah, because I think there was like an emote that people were really like sad that didn't come back. I think it was like the Curse Energy. Again, I don't have these issues because I was playing at the time, and I completed the pass at the time, and I got all the passes and the premium stuff at the time. But I know for a lot of other people, maybe they weren't in that position to be able to do that, or they weren't playing at that time, or they just weren't playing at all, and they just completely missed out on all these, little amazing rewards that they, could have gotten. But still, nonetheless, it was super cool. I love the back blings. I thought they were awesome. The loading screen, the level up tokens were super helpful. The emotes were awesome. The pickaxes, and then obviously, I think it's pronounced Yuji, right at the end, was very, very cool. We got the streetwear, and then also when you finished, you got the streetwear outfit, which I thought was really cool. And then you also, if you completed all the, I think that we had to do them through the creative quests. If you finished all of those, you got the new glider, which was really, really cool, really awesome. The next one that I believe we got was the Star Wars, and that was also a awesome pass that they had created. It was very cool. It was very in theme. It was in theme with Star Wars at the time, so it was obviously very well done with timing. And again, the rewards were really cool. It was the back bling, the pickaxe, the glider. Obviously, Darth Maul was like really exclusive. It was like, oh my god, like I want to get this. And yeah, I mean, again, this was a really good pass. Not much more to say. Just that like it was a little bit sad that like when it does come back to the item shop, it's like it's in like pieces. It's not everything was in there. So yeah, still really cool. Still really awesome. Obviously, it's still awesome that people can get Darth Maul if they missed out on it in that season. But I just wish that people could get all the accessories if they wanted to. But still, god tier of a event pass. Now the one after this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Again, an absolute banger of an event pass. I thought this was so good. Very well in theme. I think like at the time it was a huge deal because it was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were collaborating, but I think it was like the first time where they were collaborating with like creative maps, and so a lot of the quests that you had to do were like in creative maps or in like TMNT maps that were part of creative. It was really good. The only thing I will say is that they have brought back Shredder, but in like pieces. Like he doesn't come with pickaxes, which doesn't make any sense. And I don't know, like there's just like certain things that like they missed out on. And I tried like contacting like the Epic Games support of being like, yo, like this is missing from the set. And they were just like, that was part of the mini event pass. It's not part of the item shop, section. And I was just like, wow, like you really just had to like play during that season to get all these cosmetics. But I still wish they were, at least the pickaxes, I wish they would have brought those back for people. So yeah, but nonetheless, I still liked it. Loved the glider. I got the Krang back bling, so it was really cool. It's secretly reactive to the actual Krang skin. If you like wear it, then like the bit that's in his stomach, it like closes and then it's on his back. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. It's really awesome. Great collab, great event pass. Had nothing wrong with it. I thought it was really cool. Really, really good. Now the next one, this is probably my favorite. I'm very biased, okay? But this was the Avatar, and it was absolutely amazing. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved all the little accessories, the back bling, the guitar, and now you can use it as like a pickaxe and like a back bling. Obviously Momo was 10 out of 10, has staff, Aang, and when you finish you got like the Avatar Stay Aang, and then you got the normal looking Aang, and then if you finished all the, I think they were chakras, then you could get Appa, and it was just amazing. The Elements event pass was by far my absolute favorite, and then the cabbage for an emote, like more cabbages, fantastic. The only thing I will say is obviously just the same stuff, is that not everything came back to the item shop when these came back. But I mean, obviously a good amount of it that came back, so it was kind of like you didn't miss out on too much. One thing they didn't do though was they actually added a pickaxe that was called Sokka's pickaxe. Now they brought Toph, Aang, Zuko, Katara, and they brought Appa, but there was no Zuko. But however, I did see, and maybe I'll edit in the video, is there's a leak that they were saying that there's going to be a wave 2. So I am very, very excited for that. More Avatar, I will always say yes to. But yes, this was a 10 out of 10 pass. I thoroughly enjoyed this very, very much. And the last one that they did was the Pirates of the Caribbean Pirates of the Caribbean. Now this is a really, really interesting pass because when the update before so they updated the game and they had accidentally put this pass in the item shop, and it wasn't supposed to be, right? Now this was at it's like 4 a.m. Eastern time or whatever it was. Like it was super late, right? And this gets uploaded. I usually try and stay awake to see if there's anything like that happening in the item shop. This obviously was one of those occasions where they had kind of slipped up, and it was really awesome because I was awake, I was logged in, and I had V-Bucks luckily, and I had bought the pass, and then they said that they were taking away the pass because it wasn't actually supposed to be in the item shop, and it was part of the event, right? It was part of the Pirates of the Caribbean, but that wasn't for at least another month. So everybody that bought Captain Jack Sparrow at the time I actually got to keep it for the entire month, so I felt very cool rocking my Captain Jack Sparrow for an entire month. It was really, really awesome. But again, the cosmetics were fantastic, and it was right on the point for when it comes to the movie. The only thing is obviously it didn't, like, Captain Jack Sparrow didn't look just like Johnny Depp, but I don't know if there was, like, you know, legal reasons of why they couldn't do that or whatever, but obviously it was still very, very good. And then when you finished, you got the skeleton version of him, which was really awesome. There was, you know, the ship in the bottle, which was fantastic. The swords, obviously the iconic run, loading screens were fantastic, and then they had the actual Pirates of the Caribbean, like, logo, and it was a back bling. It was very cool, and they had Jack's compass. It was a fantastic, like, they did so well each time with these event passes. And obviously you got Jack's ship glider when you finished and got all the pieces for, I can't remember exactly what it was, but once you got all the pieces for it, you could get the ship, and it was really, really cool. Guys, now I want to know your opinion. What do you think of the event passes, and do you think that they should bring them back? Me personally, I think they should, right? But I also understand that we already have so many passes that having one more might be overwhelming, and it comes to, like, maybe they're getting low on content, or I'm not sure what it could be. But I do miss these passes. I think that they were really cool. They were really engaging. They were really, like, it was like a lot of fun to be able to have those particular passes in game, to be able to have, you know, I don't know, it just, you felt more, like, connected to the show and, like, the game because of these little passes. Now I get it, we got, like, a battle pass, we got an OG pass, we got a music pass, we have a Lego pass, and, like, the last thing they probably want to do is make another pass, and it would probably just sell better in the item shop as a collab than it would if it was just the regular pass, right? So I understand on that, like, level, but I feel like the passes were so good. Like, they gave you, like, level up tokens, and they gave you, like, little things like emoticons and, like, wraps and, like, banners and, like, you know, just, like, little things that you don't always get from the item shop, you know, sprays and stuff that you can't always get from the item shop. And it's not usually very much, it's just like an extra, you know, 1,000 V-Bucks. And, well, and they usually do it when it comes to, like, the end of the season anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. It's something that was on my mind. I just wanted to talk about it. And, yeah, I think the event passes were such a amazing concept, and I miss them. I thought they were cool. But guys, that's it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. What do you think about this? Do you think that, you know, this is something that they should bring back? This is something that you miss? Is it just me? Am I the only person that misses this kind of stuff? Were you playing through all these seasons? Did you get all these passes? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. But guys, that's it. Hope you guys will have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye.